Okay. In the last class we have done some questions. Today also we have to do some questions. Suppose this is the one question it is given. In a region, potential energy of a body is given as U is equal to 4x square plus 3x minus 5 joule. Find the work done by an external agent in slowly moving the body from point 32 to minus 14. It means here the potential energy is given in terms of the x. It means here potential energy is depending upon x coordinate of the particle only. So find the work done of an external by an external agent. I have to find the work done by an external agent in slowly moving the body from one point to the another point. Yes. So if we want to do this, then we know potential energy is given how much, that is 4x square plus 3x minus 5 joule. This is the potential energy, 4x square plus 3x minus 5. Yes, and I want to find out the work done by the external agent. Before going to the work done by the external agent, we know that we know the relationship between the force, conservative force and the potential energy, that is F is equal to minus gradient of U. And but here we don't require the force here, because directly we can find also here from I want to find out the work done to move the body from one point to the another point, and again the potential energy is given in terms of x only. So here for the first point how much the potential energy will be there, and for the second point how much the potential energy will be there, directly we can calculate. So the difference of that potential energy will be the work done by the external agent. So that is why we don't require to put the relationship between the conservative force and the potential energy here. So here directly I am writing initial potential energy is how much we can write for the 3-2 point. It is the one point, first point is 3-2, second point is minus 1-4. So when we want to find, this is we can say in this way, this is the one point, this is the another point. Suppose here A point is there, here B point is there, and A point is having the coordinates 3-2 and B is having the coordinates minus 1-4. That is why when we want to find out the potential Ui, and at the point of A the potential energy is suppose Ui, at the point of B the potential energy is suppose Uf. So work done by the external agent we know final potential energy minus initial potential energy. So this is the relation we know. So that is why directly we can find the initial potential energy and final potential energy of the body at the both points. So that is why we don't require to put that relation between the conservative force and the potential energy. So Ui is equal to, I can write here 4, in case of x I can put 3 into 3 square plus 3 into 3 minus 5, that is equal to how much, 4 into 9 plus 9 minus 5, that is 4 9s are 36 plus 9 minus 5, 4 I can write. So this is equal to 40 joule. This is our initial potential energy we got. In the same way the final potential energy will be how much, that is 4 into, in case of x we can put now minus 1, because the x coordinate of B point we can take minus 1 here. So in case of x I am writing minus 1, square is there, plus 3 into minus 1 minus 5. So this can be written as 4 into minus 1 square 1, minus 3 into minus 1 minus 3 minus 5. So 4 minus 8 I can write. So this will be minus 4 joule. Yes or no? So initial potential energy we got 40 joule and final potential energy is equal to we got minus 4 joule. But work done by the external agent, work done by external agent is that W we know the final potential energy minus initial potential energy we have to take. So this can be written final potential energy is equal to minus 4 minus initial potential energy is equal to minus plus 40. So in case of initial potential energy I am writing 40. So minus 4 minus 40, that is minus 44 joule. Here this negative sign is indicating that here the external agent will gain energy. Here in this process, external agent will gain energy. Yes, this is our answer. Are you getting this point? So work done by external agent is how much? Minus 44 joule. Here this minus is indicating what? This minus sign is indicating that here the external agent will gain energy. External agent will gain energy in this case. Come to the next question. Here in a region, potential energy of a particle of mass 2 kg is given by u is equal to 3x square plus 4y square joule. Find the acceleration of particle when it is released from one world. It means here I am solving this one. Here in a region, potential energy of a particle of mass 2 kg. Mass is given, mass of the particle is given, that is 2 kg, and potential energy is also given, that is 3x square plus 4y square joule. And again I have to find the acceleration of the particle when it is released from 1 1. One point is there, 1 1, coordinates are given for that particular point 1 1, and from the point 1 1 when we release that particular particle, then what will be the acceleration of that particle I want to find out. And to find the acceleration, the given parameters is given. The given parameters are here, m is equal to 2 kg, u is equal to 3x square plus 4y square. Yes, so u is equal to how much? 3x square plus 4y square. It is given, but we know that the relationship between the conservative force and the potential energy is how much? So we know that force or conservative force is equal to, we can write minus gradient of u. So in case of gradient I can write here f is equal to, here z coordinate is not given in the question, that is why directly I can write here minus del u by del x I cap minus del u by del y j cap. That's all. Z coordinate is not given, that is why we don't require to find the partial derivative of y with respect to z. So this can be written minus this del u by del x. I have to take the partial derivative of u with respect to x only. So here when with respect to x, if you want to find the partial derivative, then this 4y square will behave as a constant term. Here the derivative of 4y square will be 0. But when we want to find the partial derivative of y with respect to y, here y square, this y will be the variable quantity and 3x square will behave as the constant. So in the second term, 3x, the derivative of 3x square will be 0. So here we can write minus del u by del x will be how much here? This directly I am writing minus 6x I cap is there, I cap minus del u by del y. With respect to y, we want to find the partial derivative of u. That is why here this will be the constant. Here this only for this particular term I have to find the derivative. So this will be how much? 8yj. That's all. So this is our force we are getting. Yes, but according to the question, this is the force in terms of the vector quantity minus 6i cap minus 8yj cap we are getting. But here when the particle will be released from the point 1 1, I have to find acceleration. So at 1 1, for the position of 1 1, what will be the force? At 1 1 position, the force will be how much? In case of x, 1 we have to put. In case of y, 1 we have to put. So minus 6i cap minus 8j cap I can write. Yes or no? This is the force at 1 1 we are getting. At that point I want to find acceleration. So already we got the force and mass is given to you in the question. Directly I can put the Newton's second law and we can find the mass. So mass is equal to, we can write force divided by force divided by acceleration. Yes or no? And if we want to find out the acceleration, this implies acceleration I want to find out, acceleration is equal to force divided by mass. Yes or no? So this can be written as acceleration is equal to, in case of force I am putting minus 6 I cap minus 8 j cap divided by mass. Mass is given to you, that is 2. So this can be written minus 3 I cap minus 4 j cap. That's all. This is the acceleration we are getting in the vector form. But if you want to quantify this, or if you want to find the magnitude of the acceleration, then how we can find magnitude of acceleration will be how much? This one will be the x square plus y square root over. So minus 3 square plus minus 4 square root over. Yes, so this can be written 9 plus minus 4 square, that is 16 root over, that is 16 plus 9, 25 root over, that is 5 meter per second square. This is the acceleration we are getting. Yes, so magnitude of acceleration we are getting 5 meter per second square. But we know acceleration is a vector quantity. In some questions it can be also asked, find the direction of acceleration. So if you want to find the direction of acceleration, say that theta value you have to find out. So how can you find? See, suppose direction, I am writing as direction of acceleration. Yes, see, here I can take in this way. This is suppose x-axis, and this one is suppose y-axis I am taking, and acceleration we are getting minus 3 I cap minus 4 j cap. It means we know that in the scalar and vector already we have studied this. If any vector will be given in terms of I cap and j cap, then that is the position vector of that point, of that vector. So if it is the position acceleration, here it is given minus 3 I cap minus 4 j cap, it means we can say that this is the position vector of minus 3 minus 4. So इसका x कोऑर्डिनेट कितना बन जाएगा? -3. तो इसका x कोऑर्डिनेट ये रहा -3 मान के चलो, ये -3 है, और y कोऑर्डिनेट कितना है? -4. ये मान के चलो -4 है. तो यहाँ से मैं अगर ऐसा 90 डिग्री ड्रॉ करूँ तो ये वाला एक पॉइंट मिलेगा, जो पॉइंट का कोऑर्डिनेट्स बन जाएगा -3 -4, है कि नहीं? अगर ये -3 -4 कोऑर्डिनेट्स मिला, सो दिस इज द ओरिजिन ऑफ द कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम. तो ये वाला जो पोजीशन वेक्टर होगा, दिस इज एक्सेलरेशन एक्चुअली. सो ये एक्सेलरेशन अगर मैं आपको बोलूंगा व्हाट इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ दिस एक्सेलरेशन, मान के चलो ये x एक्सिस के साथ थीटा एंगल बना रहा है, तो ये थीटा फाइंड करना हमारा काम है. सो अगर मैं थीटा फाइंड करना चाहता हूं तो मैं कैसे निकाल सकता हूं? इसको मैं डायरेक्ट लिख सकता हूं कि दिस थीटा, टेंजेंट ऑफ थीटा डायरेक्ट कर सकते हैं p upon v. सो टेंजेंट ऑफ थीटा इन दिस पर्टिकुलर डायग्राम मैं यहाँ पे ये लिख सकता हूं कि टेंजेंट ऑफ थीटा इज इक्वल टू p अपॉन b, दैट इज ये जो p है ये हमारा y कोऑर्डिनेट को बताएगा -4 डिवाइड बाय b जो होगा ये आपका b बन जाएगा, ये आपका x कोऑर्डिनेट होगा, दैट इज -3, and minus minus will be cancelled out, so this can be written as 4/3. So theta will be how much? Tan inverse of 4/3. That's all. This is your answer. In this way we can find out this type of questions. Are you getting this point? If the potential energy will be given, mass will be given, and I want to find acceleration at a particular point, so first thing you have to take the relation between force and potential energy, and by using that relation first find out the force. After that, at that particular point find the force and directly put the formula A is equal to force upon mass. Are you getting? So A is equal to, I can write this one. So finally magnitude of A vector will be this one, and if you want to find the direction, then with the help of the coordinates we can find out this one. Yes? Okay. Thank you.